Next question, and again, this one came up many times. Are there AI policy templates and frameworks or governance models that boards and executives can use as a starting point to manage AI in their organizations? Simon, would you like to start on that one?
Yeah, so there is an AI policy framework that's part of the resources for the webinar. And the point I stressed on the webinar is I didn't create this with a single prompt, like me, an AI policy. This came from some very detailed, complex prompts to provide a framework and then to produce a solid, robust output. So that framework is for you to use, review it, adapt it to suit your particular needs, and then make sure there's buy-in from everybody from top to the very bottom.
Alexei, Helen, like to comment?
Yeah, I have a couple of go-tos that I add to the framework that Simon works on. The Australian government's AI ethics principles. I personally love what the Singapore government has done with their AI Verify and AI governance policy. They have a testing framework that covers 11 governance principles that really don't inhibit innovation and creativity and strategic growth. There's also the OECD AI Policy Observatory and NIST's AI risk management framework. Just a couple there to have a look at. And to back on to what Simon says, having a working cross-functional group that doesn't just have compliance, legal and IT, but has some of the operators that, are going to be, embedding it into the organisation. So we're still actually able to use it, in people's roles across the business strategically as well, I think is important too. Helen?
I don't know that I've got a lot to add. The only thing I was actually thinking as you guys were both talking is if you really want to play and create something very unique to your organization, I'd recommend using a tool like Notebook LLM, taking Simon's policy, those two references that Alexei just talked to, put in a little bit of information about your company, and the LLM is a RAG model, so it's just only looking at the data that you provide it, and it can actually then spit you out a really beautiful tailored policy that is perfect for your organization. But just go back to that hallucination point. Always go back, just double check, make sure it actually hits what you want. But that's going to get you a very, very long way down the path to having a right-sized document for your organization.